my jungle love. Yeah, oh. I think I wanna know ya. Yeah, what?
Before I say anything else, I want to say no matter what you've done, you deserve respect. Even if you make mistakes, you're lovable. And it doesn't matter your look, skills, or age, or size, or anything. You're worthwhile. No one could ever take that away from you.
Hey everybody, what is happening? Dela back with some Madden 16 Ultimate Team gameplays. As I said in the last couple of videos, I was going to be switching back to the Rams book. I'm somewhat familiar with it from last year. Obviously, there's going to be a few different plays and some things, and I hadn't really even looked at it this year since the beginning, and I was trying to do the Raiders game. I was able to get a couple practice games in with my bro Suffalon before this one, just to at least get something aside from just practice mode or something. I want to get a little live action, so thanks to him for checking that out. And if you happen to be into like the Dark Souls 3, he's actually putting some of that content out. He's in the featured channels. He also does Madden stuff just starting up, but if you're into that and you want to check that new game out, go ahead and check out his channel. Spot corner on the money. There we go. Bringing that one back. That was a big one from last year that I like to run that play. Still pretty effective, it looks like. And this one's got a couple of those nice little table, little bench type man beaters. This guy comes out in that, so we'll hit him on both sides with that one. I run man a lot, so I know how those are. Those will get somebody out of man fairly quick if you keep hitting those, because they are a pain to stop otherwise. Nice spin out there by Jamal on the outside one. That's what we're looking for, the rolling spin out there on the controller. So first to go, move it down real quick on this. That little angle one, nothing too special about that. That's one of the few plays I probably don't adjust at all, really. And let's see what we get in this. If you're running that, I forgot about that. In that whole formation, which is like a Snugs one, it actually takes your running back and puts him, your number 2, in as the starter. What's going on there?
I like turtles.
Dang, did we kill David? He is not right in the head right there, man. So this guy coming out running Wildcat, and then it looks like he ran Wildcat again because it tells you, in the setup. So I figured I'd blitz the other side, see if he'd do it, and
It's a fumble liar.
man, dude, he's lucky I didn't pick that one up and take it and house that thing, man. I don't know. Maybe it works against other people, I guess. I don't know. It must have some success if you want to come out and run it like that. But so 3rd and 21.
What's the master? I rule.
We're bringing heats on that one, man. We got to on that side out there. And so 4th and 30, I figure I'll let us play cover, see what we can get here. And oh man, he almost got that one. Good for him, man. He made it close. You got no business going for that right there, but I guess at least he made it close for himself. I guess, right? Let's see what we can get here. 2nd and 7, come down, and I was just a little impatient. I'm not sure really what I saw there because the middle field was wide open on it. But again, this is the first time really rolling this one out, and we get Rodgers on the run there. So what's nice is there are a couple plays out of that Raiders split, out there, which is in a lot of books, and so I do like the plays in this. I actually like the way the wide circle one breaks even better against this, and I'm not able to correct and get upfield. Go in there and shutting it down. So getting ready here. Getting ready to go for a 2-touchdown lead. What?
Mama, I love you. P.O.P. all the time. Right, these all good pimp squad, baby, for life.
Well, unfortunately, that's what happened there. And of course, I mentioned the other I think it was a couple of nights ago. Look at this. 2 games in a row. I start this one, and we lose connection, and both those games I took the loss. Really annoying out here, man. Like, I swear, it's I already knew. Like I said, I mentioned a couple days back, they had a lot of troubles with the server shutting down and overnight, and that's where these games came from. These are like 2 nights, not last night, the night before there. So unfortunately, but I don't know why I was the one taking the losses out there. By the end of these games in here, and since the only losses I have come from that, I ended up taking 3 on the season. I should have been undefeated on the season, but that's just the way it goes. That's the breaks to Madden out there. I think I've lost, including with everything, like 41 games this year now, and what I have down 17 of those is actually disconnects and stuff like that. Kind of crazy, but that's, everybody experiences that stuff. So again, see if we can march down, get ourselves a first possession touchdown. So far, I expected a lot more rust. I'm not diving too deep into the playbooks, but for the most part, I moved down really efficiently. I felt, There we go, and nice play by Gates out there. I have a couple that I didn't run before. I found a couple plays before I started this one. Then I have a couple that I could fall back on, and then again the split ram stuff in there that I'm really familiar with. The couple of the runs that I ran last year were like counters, and we know that there's a lot of problems with counters this year. I'm trying to find one just because I just want one to work. You know what I mean? I know. There's a couple that are okay, but it really depends on how it breaks. Whereas last year, it was a very strong run for most people, you know. So 4th and 6, dudes do want to go for that. We shut down Lynch like 3 times out there. He missed a big hole a couple plays back in there, so he made a bad cut. And he has a guy underneath, and we send Rod Woodson, and the pressure got to him on that one, man. Ooh, man, Jamal getting lit up. I do that to Jamal a few times a game. Luckily, he's not a big fumbler as you would think. But here we go out there, and jeez, like I was actually trying to slide. I wasn't trying to throw that. I guess I was happy that I didn't throw a pick, because when you're just hitting the X and you don't even know who you're throwing to, it could have been a lot worse. Come out here, and there's that play.
You're pretty good at this game.
Like, that's my one. That's again. I wasn't sure how that would work out here, but I remember that when I used to hit that with Larry Fitz. And the thing with this scheming here is actually your number one receiver is actually, I would recommend putting your 2 there, because the number 2 in this is the guy who will make the biggest plays, at least with the plays that I've been using so far. The number 2 is actually the featured receiver in this set with the way the plays break down. And I'll definitely be looking for a better tight end, but there's not really a ton of better options than the Gates. I mean, aside from the Gronks that I would like. There we go. Nice play with Woodson, and possibly maybe that Jimmy Graham one, which is around like the 420 range. Here we go. Sends me heat.
You never scored, and you never will score.
Hey, and a 4th down, that's what I don't mind. I mean, I'm running that. It's just an overload blitz. You know me, I just pretty much either try to send more guys than they are protecting, or I try to just flood one side. I'm not trying to A gap, B gap, none of that stuff. We're going to launch this one up here. Man. Demarius is a stud out there. The only guy I maybe would consider putting in his spot, maybe that Julio card. Whoo, man, look at that. That was Calvin running step for step. Calvin's only like 88 speed. That dude is not even that fast. But I guess pursuit and all that really. It throws all that off. There's no way Jamal shouldn't have been able to get the corner. That's why I took that hit stick, because I thought for sure I'd outrun that dude. But that's all right. We let Rodgers go out there and QB sneak it in. So 21-0 here. And what are we gonna do? You gonna launch this one up? Let's see if we can get on this one then, man.
Oh my God, this is like taking candy from a candy-hating baby.
All right, so we're gonna take Ronnie and we'll just run him out of bounds here. Obviously, no sense in taking a hit stick when we just get the turnover. I don't want to give the ball back. Go out, see if we can dial this up again, see if we can get a big play. Try and get out of bounds here. Very nice, very nice. That's been working great today. And see if we can get some more points on the board here for us.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Okay, or maybe not. Maybe not. I guess he said that's enough. That's enough, man. So we're going to get one more game out here. Managed to get another one in. And let's see. We got the Colts out here. And, I definitely will. I already purchased a new stadium. I'm definitely going to mix that up. I forgot to do it this time. I know I said that I was going to start kind of taking the team around just to spice it up, so we're not just looking at the practice field. I guess here being the first game out, probably not bad doing that. But other than that, yeah, I want to check out some of the other stadiums just to get something different to look at while we're running this. And gosh, and I will dive back into the book. I will start looking in and hitting even practice mode, dialing up some more plays. That way, you're not just watching me destroy with the same old couple plays that we're killing.
Nothing for you.
Oh, dude, like, how the hell did he take that from? I mean, it's Pat Pete, so, he's running the mid blitz? Okay, but, it's Pat Pete, so we ain't going to be angry. If anyone's going to do it, man, at least it's going to be one of our dogs out there. So, I like to run mid blitz on occasion, too, so let's hit him with some of his own medicine, see if we get that to work for us. And he's just waiting. I don't know what he's waiting for. He didn't make adjustments. I guess maybe he was debating whether or not he actually wanted to run that play when he saw what I was running, perhaps. I mean, maybe. I don't know. He's just stalling. Maybe he's picking his nose. I don't know. There we go.
I said, oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire.
Man, Rod Woodson coming off the edge there. I love blitzing him out of that side. Very nice, man. And 3rd and 13, we're going to bring some more heat. And here we got Woodson coming again. Very nice. Dude, look at that 100 jump out there from Cromartie, man. I know I've seen some people saying they didn't think that car was all that, and I run a lot of man and all that. I don't know. For me, he's been great. I mean, I might start collecting clips and doing a review on that one.
Hey, something burning? Oh, wait, it's you, because you just got burned.
Dang, always nice when a play comes together like that, when they decide to run the coverage that really is going to make those plays effective. But again, look at Demarius. I mean, he's just going off there. So I'll mix that up, maybe get Calvin in the slot. But Demarius has at least the 96. The only thing is my regular Calvin doesn't have the route running and stuff to really make some of those plays effective. That's the only reason I didn't switch it just yet. So on that one, in the first couple plays here, we're just running some basic man on this stuff. Oh, he's got a guy open, but, you know, hey, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to get that back up, man. You know, it's always risky. I don't like throwing across the body on that one anyway. And look at Rod Woodson on the backside. He's great at breaking him up. Again, he's not, you're going to get a ton of interceptions, but he breaks up a ton.
It's a fumble. Fumble liar.
And bro, dude, man, you gotta watch that. I mean, he runs the mid blitz. He should know this, man. You gotta be careful blocking 5, man. And if you can kind of see those coming when I'm lined up there, and look at it again, Demarius out there running that. And he gets that nice. Those routes again, man beaters. And it beats some zones out there. Sometimes you got to throw an extra receiver out there to pull the defender away, though. He's going to throw this one up. Almost got a user. No. All right, we'll take that too. And we'll see you all next time. Peace.
That is his name. If he can't hang, he's got to get out the game. Get out the game. That is his name. If he can't hang, he's got to get out the game. Get out the